Hey guys, welcome back to the Rustco Total Care channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit on the Maverick. 5 things we hate now that we're got about 2,000 miles on it. We've been living with it. One of the things I stumbled on is like on a rainy day or when the car was covered in snow and it was melting, for whatever reason, if you open the door, the water just drips into the car like a waterfall. So if this is simulating rain, the whole roof of the car, if it gets onto that upper pillar and then you open the door, it just cascades right in. It waterfalls inside the car. So the second thing I hate about the Maverick is I know I've lowered it, it does sit low, but the floor pan where you put your feet, that's extremely low. By design of this vehicle, this upper sill plate, they've raised it, and then when you get in, it drops back down. So I'm young, I'm not old, I try my best to, but when you get in and out, you're constantly dragging your foot along. So I'm scratching up the rocker, and then this kick plate here has an indentation that holds all the dirt and debris. So I do the best I can, but as a detail shop, that just drives me nuts. Same thing, you're kicking the door. So the in and out entry is pretty bad. So the third thing that I really dislike is it is a very violent transition. They have not perfected yet from right now I've turned the key on, we're good, we're ready to drive. It's all electric mode. And then when it transitions to the gas engine, it's quite a shudder. So whether you're at a red light or you're even just driving down the road, there is a noticeable difference from all electric mode back to gas mode. So it's still all electric. Still smooth, and probably when we pull out we'll get the shudder. There it was, that went back to gas, but you really kind of feel it. Oh, I'm sorry, we're still there. It went back. So it's obviously more noticeable at a red light when you're sitting still, but then when you're driving. So that's the third thing I dislike, is the transition from hybrid to gas, electric to gas.
I think Ford doesn't have that much experience making hybrid vehicles, because I used to own a Toyota Prius and the transition was seamless, like seamless. But again, Toyota, you know, kind of started the whole hybrid movement back in the 1990s. So they've perfected their hybrid transition from electric only to full gas.
The fourth thing that I dislike is obviously the CVT transmission. I get maybe it's supposed to be like an efficiency thing, but it just really lacks the power. It's fairly odd that you don't feel the shifts. It's just one single gear. So as we're going through the light here, I'll kind of get on it and you can just see that it doesn't really do much for me. I think if they can somehow figure out a hybrid that has a proper transmission in it, that'd be much better as a driver. I'm on it. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner. So yeah, the CVT is just very odd.
You really can't feel the shift. You're just one long consistent.
I don't think it shifts. Yeah, I don't know if it's an efficiency thing.
Yeah.
If there's no transmission clunk to pair with the regen braking, because right now I just did that and now I'm off of it. We're coasting from 60 back down to 40 and it's full electric regen braking. So the fifth thing that I hate about this truck is, and I don't know if it's in the sync system or just the software itself, but the Bluetooth is very spotty. So when I start the vehicle, my phone connects, and this time it might work. So now it's working. So that was a seamless transition, but there is often times that my phone will be connected. I can hit play and pause on the screen. It will turn my phone on and off, but it will not work on here. So I will either have to shut down, restart the car, or I'll have to kill my phone, kill every app on it, reopen the app along with the restart of my car. So the Bluetooth is still pretty spotty. I do have an Apple phone. I don't think that would matter, but that's the last thing that I hate about this truck.